Okay, it's 8:20. It's 8:20 in April 3rd, and I'm gonna go to bed. Or I'm laying down, I'm gonna watch You Don't Breathe. I think it's just like a scary horror movie, which I don't ever watch it, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'm grumpy. And I'm in a really bad mood. Try to get my thoughts together. So like the last week we've been running crazy. I posted on my Facebook a rant yesterday. I was going out to get oil and a tire. Well, I actually originally needed two front tires on my car, but then I was coming home from work on Wednesday, and then my pressure gauges started going down, and it was my rear right tire, which is actually one of my newer tires, but whatever. So I wound up getting four new tires yesterday when I was out. So I have been working in Jacksonville and Orange Park, as you guys know. And I came to St. Augustine, and I haven't been out around here in a while. And it was packed. It was packed. I kind of lost my marbles when I was driving down the road. I couldn't believe it. There are so many people out. Nobody was taking it seriously. Nobody is taking it seriously. I feel frustrated and agitated. I make the children, our Gavin, Fraser, and Landon, children have to stay home. They stay home and they don't go anywhere. As a matter of fact, yesterday their dad called and said that he wasn't feeling well. He was having a cough, and I said that you can't. And Landon was really, really upset about that. He cried. Then I cried, and I think we all it's just been rough. Like, we've lost everything. Everything's just turned upside down. But back to St. Augustine, I have been up in Jacksonville, and people seem to be taking this a little more seriously. I posted the James, or it's not the James Point, the Main Street Bridge downtown. In downtown Jacksonville, the traffic is bumper to bumper, and it would take you normally on a good day an hour to get away from there, to get out of downtown back home. And you can kind of fly through and get back, which is amazing, and it's nice, because I haven't seen Jacksonville like that since I was a kid. But when you get here, good old St. Augustine, when I was driving out to get my oil change, I literally felt like I was living in the Twilight Zone. And like that, I had just some random days go up and working this COVID-19 coronavirus thing, and get back to St. Augustine. It's like it doesn't exist. It was just insane. Mom met me out yesterday to help. Because I do, when it comes to fixing cars, I get a little overwhelmed, and quite frankly, I needed some company from my mom. Like, I needed something, so she came, and I wore a nose mask. I wore a scarf over my face. I wear a scarf because I'm saving our surgical masks for when I work, but she's immune compromised, so I need her to wear a scarf. But I'm grumpy. I'm grumpy, and I'm frustrated, and I'm tired. I spent today, I went to work, but I got home, and the boys have been homeschooling. They were ripped out of, they were in school one day, and coronavirus took them out of school, the next day. Spring break, they left for spring break, and then they never went back. Today they're announcing that the seniors have to do virtual school, and poor Tyler, my nephew, we're devastated for him. They look forward to it. It's a life accomplishment. They're talking about doing virtual. Like, how does that, it just doesn't compare. I mean, come on. There's got to be something better. I don't know what it is. But I helped my own kids. Gavin is an ACE. He's an ACE college curriculum, or ACE curriculum, which is like a extremely accelerated academic program, and his schooling was pretty decent. He's able to get on and get it done. It's reasonable. I don't feel so stressed with him. But Landon, the 5th grader, I was crying today. I was in tears. I couldn't get it straight. There's so many emails. There's so much. There's so many different platforms. iReady, Schoology, Brain Pop, this email, that email, 100 emails. Take this away. Put this in. Do stuff in the workbook. Do stuff online. Take a picture of the workbook. Email it in. Like, I finally sent an email back to the teacher and said, I think we've got everything turned in. But it took 4 of us. It's taken my mom all week coming with the kids. And then it took me sitting and helping with it. Landon sitting and helping with it. And Gavin, my other son, sitting and helping with it for us to get to a place where I thought that we could stop. It's just been crazy. So on to the coronavirus thing, as it goes. We went from 5,000 cases in Florida to today we have 10,000 cases in Florida from when I started. New York is crying and begging for nurses to help. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible what's going on, and I worry and I fear. Everybody's going on. Y'all listen, mark my words, April 3rd, people in St. Augustine are still carrying on with their everyday lives. I'm just dumbfounded. Dumbfounded. I tell people to wear a mask. Put something over your face. Don't go out. Don't. And then they don't take me serious and they laugh in my face. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep my baby safe, keep my family safe, and I'm not really caring who's upset. But I did promise St. Augustine that I was going to do a video for them of showing that Jacksonville is actually taking this a little more serious. So I'll do that. My Facebook, it'll be archived, so we can pull it up some other time. But I am actually in bed and I'm going to watch a movie. Maybe decompress some, but I thought I would update just a little bit that things are progressing. They're getting worse, rapidly spreading. I don't know where this virus came from. I personally believe something's missing in what they're telling us. I personally believe that this came from a laboratory in Wuhan, China. Now China is not talking to America. America's not talking to China. There's tension. But I think that there is a connection. I read somewhere that there was somebody from Harvard was giving money, donating money to that lab in Wuhan, China. It was like 900 feet from that Wuhan market that they're saying that this originated from. But I believe that it came out of that facility. I believe it came out of that lab on a person, in a rat, or someone let it go. And here we are. Here we are. Quarantine. We're living our lives at home, social distancing, which I actually think is wonderful. It reminds me of my childhood, but I don't want anybody to die from it. I don't know. I don't know. So there's that. I work at the testing site tomorrow. It's not going to be so hot. I'll see how everybody's feeling. Yesterday, they had reached, was it yesterday or the day before? I think I'm losing my mind. They reached capacity at 8:45. They had 250 tests or cars in line, and so they couldn't take any more. The site doesn't open to public until 9. So it's just it's an interesting, scary realization. We are running out of supplies. Nurses here, we don't have the proper PPE. We're wearing the same mask, surgical mask, all day long. We don't have N95s. They're making cloth masks. It's just kind of a thing. It's kind of a mess. So, hopefully all will be well. I love everybody. I love you guys. And there's that.